Hello my lovely crafters, this is Crafty Sue 519. Welcome to Tea Tuesday. So, what am I going to drink today? Plain and simple Earl Grey black tea. I like black tea. I almost was going to try a peach tea, but changed my mind and decided to just go with the Earl Grey. So let's get this steeping before I tell you today's story. First, I want to apologize if I got you all bummed out with my video last Tuesday. I guess everything that was happening just really worked on me and brought back lots of memories. So for today, I decided I will tell you a funny little story. All right, so for those of you who don't know, and I don't mind sharing some of my personal life stories, Grumpy and I met on the internet back in 1994, way back before they had any dating websites or anything like that. And we spoke like that for about a year, and I flew out to Arizona and met him there. He was living in California at the time, and we met in Arizona. And I ended up moving to California with him, and we lived there for 14 years. So once we were married, we would usually go away on our anniversary. We got engaged in Vegas. We got married in Vegas at the Monte Carlo Hotel, just so we could tell everybody that we got married in Monte Carlo. Sounds great, doesn't it? So most of the time on our anniversary, we would go back to Vegas, or we would go to Napa or Sonoma, to wine country, something like that. And this particular year, we decided we were going to go to Monterey. And Monterey is beautiful. It's south of San Francisco. Very famous little town in California, right on the ocean. So we checked into our hotel. Grumpy had made reservations at a very swanky restaurant for our anniversary dinner that night. And we took off and walked down the street, visited some shops, and went to the Monterey Aquarium, which is one of the most popular aquariums, I think, in the country. So, we spent quite a bit of time in the aquarium. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We had a great time, and it was hot. We got married on April 26th, but for some reason it was really warm that day, which is kind of unusual for California at that time of year. So we left the aquarium and we walked down the street just a short way. Let me get my tea out here so I can have a sip before I finish the story, because this is not going to be a long one today. Yummy. I love it, love it. So we walked down the street a little way and came to this little restaurant and decided to have some lunch. So we stopped in there, and neither one of us are big drinkers. Even though we like to go to wine country, because we did not live that far from it, we went quite often. That day we were just hot, and we decided to have an ice cold beer and split a sandwich for lunch, because we didn't want to eat too much because we had that big dinner coming up. So we did that, and that ice cold beer just tasted so good. You know, sometimes it's just so good. That's what that day was. So we had a second one. So not us. Anyhow, when we were done our lunch, we walked back to our hotel. I think we stopped in a shop along the way and got some chocolate-covered strawberries. I remember doing that. and got back to our hotel, and we were a little tired. We had driven down to Monterey, we had gone to the aquarium and walked around quite a bit, so we decided to take a nap before we had to get ready for dinner. So we laid down and promptly fell asleep. Lo and behold, we woke up. Thought we were going to get ready for dinner, looked at our watches, and it was 10 o'clock at night. Totally missed our reservation, and everything was closed. Everything. This town closes so early. Called the desk and said, where can we get something to eat? We were famished, and the only place that we could get anything to eat was Domino's Pizza. So, on our anniversary, we had Domino's Pizza delivered to our room, and we sat there in our underwear, TMI, and watched The Devil's Advocate on TV. And that was our anniversary. But I have to say, as unromantic as that may sound, it's one of the ones we remember the most. We laugh about it all the time and say, remember that time we went to Monterey? We missed our reservation. We never got the big fancy dinner, but we got a great, great story. So that's my story for today. A little more cheerful, a little more fun, much shorter. I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday, and we'll talk again soon. Love yous. Bye.